What were your first impressions of N.W.A, Eazy-E when they stepped on the scene?
I had the album. I remember we were doing our last studio album together, the On and On album. And I came into the studio playing Fuck the Police. And I remember Fluff's reaction was, yo, G, who the fuck is that? And I said, it's a group called N.W.A. And then Mark said, yo, I think that's that group that dude from K-Day is on, Dr. Dre. Remember Dr. Dre used to be on K-Day? Yeah. And he said, I think that's that group that dude Dr. Dre is on. So Mark made a copy of remember back then you made copies of tape. Mark made a copy of the tape inside the studio, and he was blasting it, and he had just bought a Porsche, a sky blue Porsche, 928, and he was blasting it in his Porsche. I remember following behind him, and the cops was looking over him like, what the fuck are you playing? Because nobody never heard no shit like that before. And you can see the cops, like, their hands just was going, turn that shit down, like, turn it down. Because they was going, fuck the police. And they was like, what the hell? But yeah, it was an eye-opener because until then, New York rappers weren't coaching. Kool as hard as he wasn't coaching. Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, none of these guys were coaching like that. They never used coach words. So when they came out, it was an eye-opener like, yo, this shit is about to change. I mean, Run DMC was hard, but they wasn't coaching hard. They was just hardcore rapping. You used to call them hardcore back then. But this was something totally different, and the production was crazy. You know, Straight Outta Compton was like, that shit was, it was hard, but it was loud. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. It was loud, it was, Straight Outta Compton, crazy motherfucking name. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? It's like, you were shocked to hear stuff like that. Yeah. They were saying stuff we say in the street that they be putting it on record, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made their mark in New York, man. They made their mark in New York. People was blasting that shit.
What's it like all these years later to be doing a song with one of the proteges of N.W.A, Cocaine? That Hush single, man, that's dope.
Oh, man. When I first heard the hook, I was hooked to the hook, if that makes any sense. I was hooked in the hook. So when he gave me the track, and I heard it, and I heard the little the jailhouse rap going on in there, I'm like, oh, okay. I heard people flip jailhouse rap before, but they just sample it. But you could tell they played it, themselves. There wasn't like no samples. And I was like, oh, okay. But when he hit me up on the DM, I was like, is this really cocaine? He said, real cocaine? Some other brother sent me cocaine. So I looked at his page, I was like, oh, that's really cocaine. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'll do a song with the brother. You know what I'm saying? This is legendary. So, I laid down. Yeah, man. I mean, I was telling people, and it was like, you mean cocaine? Like the real? I'm like, yeah, the real cocaine. I'm doing songs with him. He's like, get the fuck out of here. He said, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that so far-fetched? I mean, I feel like I'm a new artist or something. And I'm like, yo, that's dope. And I didn't play it for people until it was almost finished. I started playing little snippets of it. And they was like, yo, play that shit again? I said, oh, that shit's dope. So people love that song, man.
Yeah, they do.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like, comment, share. Also go over to UGSforLife.com, download the entire archive, and check out new episodes on Apple Podcasts and Blog Talk Radio.